Alright, welcome to the 4x4 based off of Sven's 3x3. First gonna start off with a brief overview. You got the cost for metal. It's 332,635 frags, 272 gears, and 1,666 high qual. And the full stone cost is 379,715. Both will cost 94,806 wood, 272 gears total. So to give you a brief overview of the base, so you walk in the door here, you're gonna have a turret and it faces outwards, so it'll catch that gap. If they breach, it'll be shooting at them. These turrets are pretty spread out, so might be a decent idea to throw a turret here or on this foundation here, just to have a little extra room. Anyway, you walk in the front door, east, right, west, left. So we're on the east side, so we're gonna head right. Go ahead and open all the doors here. Immediately, you can come right into the core here. You have some drop boxes. And then a little wrap around to the corridor where you have quick grab tools and clothing. And one of 4 battery rooms. And additionally, there's 4 more drop boxes there and 4 more there. You head upstairs. You have a nice little peek down in case you're getting raided from the bottom. You catch raiders that way. More boxes here with quick access as well as the locker. And on this floor we have stone and wood, as well as charcoal, meds, ore, ammo, guns. These ore boxes could probably be transferred into ore, and these could be the meds, since these would likely be Tommy SAR kits, pretty early game stuff. Then probably Hazy kits, things like that, some basic clothing. You got a repair bench there, not necessarily, doesn't have to be there, but spot I chose for it. Moving up to the 3rd floor here in the core, you have just a little computer station, panic room there. Around the corner is a battery room. And around the corner there's the 2 jump ups. There's a jump up, jump down. Coming off the jump up, you have another main battery room, the 3rd and final one. Across from that is our TC. Now moving upstairs, this would be the 4th floor core loot. There's no access point to the 4th floor Peekdowns from this level. You actually have to go up and back down. But there are 2 points which you can go up from there. These boxes have not been decided, but likely sulfur, guns, etc. Coming upstairs, you have an armored door there and covering the other entrance. It should, for the most part, be symmetrical. Coming around the corner, you have 7 beds, as well as 1 locker. And then immediately outside that door, 2 more lockers. And then walking around here, you have 2 lockers there, 2 lockers there, an additional 2 beds there. And that whole setup matches this other side. Same thing. And this door shuts here. And walking out from these rooms, you have the choice of either going to the left side or the right side. And these are sectionalized. So then when you come out to the shooting floor, you have the choice of going down into the outside bedrooms, or you can come out to the shooting floor where there's pretty nice wide gaps. Good peaks in there. And we also have ankle biters for the roof. And it's really good coverage. There's 4 of them total. So then now we'll head up to the roof, which actually past the... Now this is our heli garage, where we have 2 entrances, one on both sides of the bedrooms on the shooting floor. And in here we'll have like quick beds and lockers, stuff like that. It's nice. And then on the roof here, we have 12 windmills powering 3 batteries each. Decent peaks from up here. It's a lot easier to not get hit by the enemy when you're shooting from up here. Get some pretty nasty peaks in through here and here. Anyway, that's pretty much the entire build, aside from the bedrooms here. Show you. There's one of these wings on each side of the base, east and west in this case. So this is the top, which leads to the Peekdowns. Those, and you have these. And a small peek into the little gap areas. And then moving down, I don't believe this got fully filled out actually. There would be 2 more beds here, 2 more beds there. I'll show you on the other side because it is fully filled out. So this is how that would work coming up from the 4th floor. This is also accessible straight out. There's an entrance here, an entrance over there, and likewise to the other side. Coming up. Ladder hatch leads to the next floor, and then another ladder hatch, which will lead to this familiar spot where we can get to the Peekdowns. That's pretty much the entire build. Now I'll just give you a general overview floor by floor. We'll just wipe it down and give you a top-down view. This is how everything's laid out. Try to keep everything east and west, so the bedrooms would be over there, the long sides here. This is the layout of the shooting floor. Next we'll go down Peekdowns, which are fully honeycombed with the exception of a few turret pods here, there, there, and right there. Are missing 1 frame here. Can't be added, no. Oh, that's right. That's added for... That's that floor. And we'll go down another level. It's going to be the 3rd floor PC room. You have TC, battery, battery, panic room, TC door, so on and so forth. Leave our jump downs there. Moving down another level. Be the second floor. As you can see, it's triple honeycombed, with the exception of this side right here. Why we put these ramps right there. And finally, we have the first floor. Essentially following the same format. And now we'll wipe to the foundations to give you an overview of the entire footprint. And that's pretty much it. We'll get right into it now. Okay, so now we get into how to actually build the base. So I like to start pointing directly north, or at least in one of the cardinal directions. And I'm going to put square here, 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 a triangle there. And you're going to get a wall here, frame here, frame here. This will be a wall there, there, here. And this will be a window facing you. And this will be a single door frame. You'll place a double door facing in. And you can get your roofs on there. And a single door out. And when you get your workbench, put it right here, because it will create an airlock. Another double door there. Here, you will build two walls like that. That'll be a door eventually. Up. This will be a window. You'll want it facing that way. If you want to, you could rotate it this way, so nobody can soft side your stone. Rotate it back the way it should be once you upgrade to sheet metal. So with that, add another frame there, a door there, a door there. Now you have a functional starter that makes progress towards the base. If you don't have the materials to build the entire first floor, you could place a TC in here. Then we will proceed to the next step. Now that you have your starter, you could place a few boxes in here, if you'd like, for some temporary storage. And then now we'll continue making the first floor. So we're going to build the 4x4. With walls all the way around. And go ahead and add your roof. Now you're secured like that. You can rotate this wall to be out once you upgrade to sheet metal. These are going to be loot rooms, so you'll add those ramps. The ramps aren't necessary, but I do think it makes it a little more difficult for raiders. Put frames there. There's going to be another loot room here. And then this one right here is going to be for your batteries. So if you wanted to, if you hadn't placed your TC over here, go ahead and place the TC. And now the rest of the entire first floor will just be framed out. Except for right here, that is supposed to be a wall. So now that we have the first floor built, we can head outside and do the honeycomb. And this can be immediately built up to the first floor. And for here, you'll put frames. And you can go ahead and put those roofs on immediately. And we can put a roof on all these. Okay. Now that we have that, we'll go ahead and start on the second floor. Here we're going to put a ramp. If you have a locker early on, you can put one. So, not until you build the roof though. That will be our jump up right there. Want to, you can go ahead and build that up right now. Sheet door on there. And cap off the honeycomb. On the inside, on the second floor, we're going to have 3 loot rooms here. 2 walls like that. And 1 wall like that. And this will be an additional 2 loot rooms. And for these loot rooms, they will all be windowed. Take care that you do have to place your boxes and make any upgrades prior to the window placed. And the rest of this floor will all be framed out. And ideally, you'll put a garage door here. And at this point, you would want to upgrade this to a garage door as well. So now coming from the second floor, we will work on the third. Start by getting all the honeycomb up to this floor. And you can go ahead and cap all these off. And add in your walls. Now that all those walls are in, you're going to start with a wall here, here, right there, this, here. You'll place batteries, which will get the roof on here. That's going to be your jump up. Everything's sealed in there. Actually be a ladder hatch jump up, so you don't have to add this, but you can. So I did make one mistake. This is not supposed to be built up like this. Will just remain just like that. Make sure when you're building up on the third floor that you do not build around like this. And we'll head back down. Frame there, a frame there, and a frame here, 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 here. And this one's optional. You could turn this into a window loot room or a computer station as we did in the So your batteries are going to go here. It does require a garage door to be placed first. You want the coil to be out. And then you pick which side you want it on. I like to do it on actually. And that will cover the batteries completely. And we'll just simulate doing the same thing. And right here, you're going to want an armored door. And these can all be garage doors. And at this point, definitely going to want a sheet door or an armored door there. And you can go downstairs and delete your previous TC, which should be in this room. And head upstairs. And your TC goes in just like that. And that's essentially the third floor here. Now that you have the third floor done, we can begin working on the multi-TC and the wide gaps. I'm going to turn on symmetry here. It works. Working fine. So we're going to do this on all four sides, exactly the same for this part. You're going to start with a triangle in between the honeycomb and then go out 8 squares. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And a triangle at the end. Complete all your twig. Then you're going to do 4 half moons back. Square there, square here. Complete all that. And that is how you do the multi-TC. We're going to switch it to half. So you want to choose a long side and a short side. It doesn't really matter the way you do it. Just note that raiders are going to want to come in on the long side. So for the long side, I always do it by the door. A square here and a square there. And a triangle here and a triangle there. And then on these short sides, it'll be a triangle, triangle, square. That's what you will end up with. And from there, you can immediately go ahead and lock that down. As well as this side right here. If you want to, you have enough resources, you can go all the way to the top. And if you have not capped your third floor honeycomb, you want to do it on the inside. You don't want to build it on the outside. Incorrect, because it may fall when these are destroyed. And from here, you can add a door right there, like that. And now you're going to want to start building the inner wall. If you have the resources, you can go 3 high, but you only need to do 2 high certain spots for now. If you want to, you can only do 1. Going to be your door right here. That. At this point, you now have a functional wall that requires ladders to get over the top of. From here, as far as building your multi-TCs, you just need 2 half walls here. Those on this other side. And then you will need these 3 walls right there to be built on both sides. But this would be the minimum for you to be able to go out and place your external TC. We will cover. So for your external TCs, you have to start by adding 2 walls there so you have enough stability. And remember that these are half walls that we placed earlier. And now you start with 3 squares off the door. Delete 2 back. And it's all triangles. Now this triangle right here is your center point. Square there, 2 triangles there. 2 squares and another 2 triangles. You can delete these if you want to. Useful for pumps. Put planters here and have a little farm. We're in the water. Now you have to build these up at least 2 high. Otherwise, you won't be able to connect. You won't be able to build these if the PC is connected already. Build up a frame like that with a floor. I'm gonna put half walls there. And you can put another half wall on top. And that can serve as a turret pod later. We'll build out there, there, and now it's connected. If you were to delete these tiles right here and try to build, it won't connect. That is why you have to have these built. Now that that's connected, build frames right there. The roof is optional. And now we do a half moon out, leading to a square, followed by triangles. And 2 more squares for the gatehouse. Right here, we're going to have an external TC. A window on it now. And 2 half walls there. Roof. And now you have a functional TC. So we can delete these half moons. We're going to build a square out off there. Triangles to match. And that is going to connect like so. And for the long sides here, it's going to be the same thing with a square, like so. And we'll build these out, so. You essentially just want 6. Too many there. Oh no, you have six triangles here. You build it up like that. And you can destroy the square and do a half moon. This will be our turret pod. And you'll also throw frames like so. Half wall there. 1 square frame there. And then you have to build up like this. Both sides. Similar to how we did over there. There you build a half wall right here off that frame. Delete the half wall. The frame can stay. That'll be added in later. And it connects just like that. And now you could build these up if you wanted to. Here, I'm going to do the same thing we did on the short side. That roof is optional. The half moon out, square. And triangles here. Squares like that. And now your TC can be placed. Window. 2 half walls. And a door. Now you have a TC there. You can delete that. And that'll disconnect just like that. And you do that on both sides. And then I will have to expand and get the frames all the way up to the shooting floor. Now that you have the wide gaps on all 4 sides, you can start to build up and build these out a little bit. So for the short sides, it's just going to be an added triangle, just like that. And the long sides, as long as you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, good. That's all that is right there. And then we're going to add 2 triangles there and square here on all sides. Just like that, that. And those are just for added stability, so the shooting floor doesn't fall down during a raid. Now, these can all be built up to a height of 4. Just like that. These we will build up later. So for now, we'll come inside and we'll build the inner area up to match the peak down floor. Start high here all the way around. That. And now on these short sides, you're gonna get frame, frame, wall, wall, wall. That'll be the same thing over here. And here. And here. Then we'll do that last part over here as well. I'll just show you the same thing on the other short side. Make sure you leave that open. And that's it for the short side. And then for the long side, do a wall like that. And that should be it. Now if you look, side here. Now it should all be perfectly symmetrical. If you were to flip it in half, and that's everything up to the peak down floor. Now we've come to the point where we need to start working on the peak downs. So on the short sides here, we're gonna go ahead and build up this. The window there. We'll do the same thing over here. And then you'll frame this. Not quite all the way up. Too high. And then from up here, you'll build floors like that. Then you're going to want to grab a ramp. A half wall off there. Floor there. Then from up here somewhere in a magic little spot, place that. And come underneath here. That. And delete that. You do have the option of building up these two half walls. And you could even do it on this side, the one, but You will lose some visibility if you were here, for instance, and somebody was underneath here. There's no vision, and they might have a shot on you a little bit easier. But it does increase the stability 7%. So leave that choice up to you. Personally, I would just go with the visibility. Another thing that you can do to reduce splash a little bit on these short sides and the long sides is place frames like this all along like so. Not going to make a huge difference, but they have to hit this versus hitting this wall direct in the middle. It is going to misdirect a little bit of that splash, potentially make them choose one of these two sides, or up or down. So now for the other peak downs, basically going to do the same thing, but twice. Frames up. We're going to have a floor here, here, and here. Ramps being there, there. And that can be deleted. And then we'll do the same thing over here. And that floor can be deleted, as well as the half. And now that you're up here, add in these additional frames for strength. And there's your long side peak downs. And now that that is done, you can start moving up with the base. Add walls all the way around. And now we'll start closing off the floors now that that is built all the way up there. Important that these are on the inside. They're going to be your bedrooms. Just like that. It's here. And then this one always has to be on that wall. So you don't want to connect it here. You don't want to connect it there. You want to connect it right here. That's going to be the same here. And right here. And right there. And that should be the entire floor mapped out here. So to start building out the fourth floor, you're going to jump up and you'll place a window right here. And then you're going to start with honeycomb. And then on this side, going to be loot rooms, as well as on this back side. And then there will be another window right here. These will be ramp loot rooms. Same thing on this side. These are both going to be square ladder hatches. And we can cap all these off. And these will all be windows. And you can put frames here and add garage doors as you please. Only ones that are really necessary. Be a couple. And that is it for the inside. On the outside, you're going to build honeycomb off of the walls underneath. You're going to leave a gap here for a turret. Just like that. And you can also add the floors to this. And from there, start working on the shooting floor. Here we get all the floors done. And additionally on the Peekdown floor, we're going to have an entrance to the bedrooms. This is right here. So we'll have two windows like that, and a door there. And it's the same thing on the other side of the base. And we'll leave those open for ladder hatches to the shooting floor. Okay, now here, build up this. Remember this door, it has to follow this format all the way up to the roof. Here comes up the door. There and there. And then you just follow the pattern from below. And you should be left with something that looks about like this. And the final thing on the 4th floor, other than adding windows, doors, etc., is your separation. Just add a window like that, and frame like that. Essentially the same thing. Side. Just like that. Now that we're done with the Peekdowns and the 4th floor, we could start working on shooting floor. This is going to be shark teeth. You'll actually go down here, right there and there, and build supporting frames all the way up, well as in these 2 spots. We'll add supporting frames there. Do that again. Should be it for the long sides. And on the short sides, you're going to do shark tooth there, there, square like that, triangle there, 2 triangles there, and 1 there. That system is going to be supported. Frames going up here. And the same thing on the other side. Just like that. And that completes the wide gap buildup. I will put all of our windows in. Now that is all the windows. We'll go ahead and build ankle biters for the roof. And it's not mandatory, but one thing that you can do, add a little area here for boxes. They can be accessible from a ladder from the outside, but you can always lock them or do anything like that. These are going to get single doors. So, and then you'll just add the half wall roof to those. And we'll do the same thing over here. And now all of those are complete. For the shooting floor bedrooms, we're going to start by on the outside, placing walls like this. And then you're going to come in, out, be a wall here, frame there, here, and like that. And then you can place a frame there to try to cover that gap a little bit. And once again, you'll come in, wall, wall, frame there. Then you'll get your frames on the side here. One frame there, wall there, there, there. And over here, you're going to want a wall there, there, there. So now that you have that, coming up from one of the sides, you're going to have a bedroom area like that. And you stagger the entrances. So. And you want to build jump up here. And one window there. And then you'll have additional bedrooms there, there. And then everything else in between here gets a frame for stability and the potential garage doors. Don't want these frames in that bedroom. And then we'll have a ladder hatch here, which will cover the door if you place it correctly. Allows a ladder hatch there, covering the door. And from there, we'll just build a roof. That's what you should look like right now. And you can also add frames in here for more stability. Go ahead and put a roof on that. And a roof on that. And your main 4x4 here. And as far as your bedrooms go, you can put a locker here with a single door instead of a frame. And that can get a door like that. Also put lockers in here or extra beds. But you can also place beds like this. You get 7 in here. Eighth if you wanted, but I would prefer to put a box. And you would mirror the same thing on the other bedroom over here. Also in here, you can add 2 beds or extra lockers, whatever suits your needs. Here, I'd suggest doing a sheet metal door there, a garage door here. And the same for this side. Sheet metal or armored, whichever is available to you. And that is it for the inside of the shooting floor. And now to finish off the shooting floor and add the roof, we're going to add frames here, here, and here. As well as here and here. And here and here. And that will come out like this and follow the inside all the way. There, we will do the same thing. Should look like this. And with that done, add your walls here. Same thing on the other side. And then we can start throwing on the roof. That is how that should look. And then we'll do squares here into a triangle on the end. And then we'll follow the template here. Remember, this one is supposed to be all the way down. You should see a hole here. It is connected off that door underneath that we followed the whole way. It should look like that. That side should match. And that is the entire roof of the shooting floor complete. And over here, you'll build barricades and or siren lights is a drop down. And that would prevent anybody on your roof from getting access. And now for the last thing in the shooting floor, we have these walls built up. We just need to add a separation. So we'll put a window in front of the ladder hatch, frame there, or there, there, and there, like that. We'll do the same thing here. Door, door, and the same thing on the other side of the base. And now you have a separation, so when you come out, you're not quite in the shooting floor, and you have the choice of going out this way or going out this way. And you could also pull this window off here, and if that was secured, you could go back down or up from the bedroom. Now for the roof, we will build the heli garage. 2 frames there and 2 frames there. And windows all around. I'll add walls like that. Sheet metal doors. And just for added stability, we'll do that. And we'll add our roof. Corners here, actually, you will have a square ladder hatch. And this will serve as your heli garage. And up here, have additional pods for lockers and roof spawning. And that is how those are built. And you can put lockers in here, a couple beds each. And as far as windmill placement goes, you can fit one here, 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 here. Additionally, build the roof first. Essentially all squares. Exception of a couple. Those couple are right here. And now you have a secure roof. It is possible to ladder up in a few spots, like here for instance, but turret coverage should take care of that. And for your windmills, go up there, here, that gives you 8, and if you would like an additional 4, you go up like so on all of these. And that will grant you 12 windmills. You can go higher or lower. It doesn't really matter. Place that. And these ones will all place like normal. You don't need any triangles pointing out. They all work well together. 4 batteries, or excuse me, 3 batteries per 4 windmill groups. So you'd have 900 power, or if you wanted to just basic circuit, have as much power as you really want. You could always add more windmills over here. Just start to get a little messy. The garage. And the last thing in the internal base is just the bedrooms. There's a bedroom, in this case on the east and west side. We'll show you how to outfit one. The other one is an exact copy. So first you're going to start with 2 sheet metal doors there. Then you're going to have a frame there. Copy, same thing on this side. Frames up all the way. You have a frame here and here. And then you'll add your floor with a triangle ladder hatch here. Another triangle ladder hatch here. Becomes a floor. And with this setup, you can fit 18 beds. Here, here, there. That's 8 on this floor. I usually like to put lockers here and drop boxes along the inside walls. Here, here. And then you can put garage doors or sheet metal doors in all of these slots. You can also spam this with garage doors if you wanted. Not really necessary. That's 8 on this floor and an additional 8 there. And leading up, you could technically put 4 here, or you could just do 1 or 2 here, well as over here. Comfortably, you could fit 20. But if you don't want to have this top floor, it would fit 16. This is also another good option. And as far as the gatehouse goes, I believe my gaming experience created this. Very simple anti-door camping build. Just like that. Sheet metal door there, sheet metal door there. And you would just put those right there. And to add the barricades, it helps to put up some frames. Get the floor. And you do it just like that. That. And you delete those. And then you can run your compound walls. Right off that. Just like this. And that basically concludes the video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it goes well for you. And if you have any questions, let me know.